age are forced to live well below the poverty line. As the British government tries to deal with a huge budget deficit, planned cuts will force the UK's poorest even deeper into debt despair.
What is going on, everyone? Blazik67 here, and today we're going to be talking about a game that has lost hype for me, at least, because the delay killed it, but Final Fantasy 15! Now, I know a lot of you guys are waiting for Final Fantasy 15. I am waiting for Final Fantasy 15 also, but that delay killed the fucking hype for me, dudes. Like, literally, I was waiting for Final Fantasy 15. I saw the hype trailer, the hype conference. I watched all of it. I saw Kingsglaive. I saw Jesse from fucking Breaking Bad. I saw the collector's edition. I saw everything and waited until the end of the presentation for them to say that the game was going to be released in September. Only when September did come around, Square Enix pulled the delay trigger and delayed it to November 29th. Now, how the fuck am I gonna be waiting this long for Final Fantasy 15? So the hype for me completely died, and I stopped watching all the trailers that were coming out and such, and I fell behind in Final Fantasy 15 news and reactions. So I wanted to watch the Final Fantasy 15 Omen trailer because it is new and it looks awesome, and I want to just dive back into that hype of Final Fantasy 15 because it is a game that I should be loving right now, but Square Enix freaking killed my hype. So screw everything that I'm saying right now and let's jump into the motherfucking trailer. All right, guys, so this is it, the Final Fantasy 15 Omen trailer. Let's jump into it right now. Yo, this shit better be good. I'm telling you guys, it better be good. Don't let me down, Square. Don't let me down. Look at Noctis. Dude, his hair looks longer than I remember.
To crown the King of Light is the calling of a crystal. Only the true king, anointed.
Man, these CG cutscenes look so real though. Like the details on his hair and everything look just amazing. Look at the world. Oh, it's so nice. Oh shit, they're shooting at him. I like how he's just cruising as... The fuck? Is that Okami? Oh! What the fuck? Oh shit, she's getting her ass beat. I always wanted one of those kind of dogs. They're so cute. Holy shit. Damn, when he hit that guy's newspaper with his hand, it looks so real. Look at the reflections on the... Oh! Pause it! Pause it! Pause it! Go back! Go back! Look at the cracks in the glass on the little subway train right there. Oh, the attention to detail, Square. Square, you are so amazing. Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh shit. Oh shit, this man's surrounded like fuck. Oh! Oh fuck! Get him! That teleport though. You are following Okami around. She is getting fucked. Oh, okay. What is this, the Matrix? Oh, damn. Oh, yo! Noctis! That nigga. Hey, he said catch this. Oh, that was amazing. Woo! Okay, I like this trailer. What? Can you use guns in the game? I told you I am behind on my Final Fantasy 15, dude, so if... I remember the Metal Gears, though. Yo, listen to the music. This is epic. Is there two different Noxus right now? Oh.
I'm the
Oh, the dog's dead.
Yes.
The fuck? Was that like some Assassin's Creed / Prince of Persia type shit? Man's got blood on his chest. Now that's something different. You've never really seen Final Fantasy like catch a mature rating.
I won't let you down.
Like a lot of the themes in Final Fantasy are like fantasy, you know? There's not really much mature shit going on. Final Fantasy Type 0 is the first one to do it.
How many must die before you are satisfied?
I have seen many deaths.
What the fuck?
I'm only looking forward to one. And then I can rest.
He will take responsibility, you know.
As must we all.
Yo. This fucking trailer is
Gods forgive
badass. I can just tell that this story is going to be intriguing. Final Fantasy 15. That trailer, it was just, that brought my hype back right there. Just that trailer alone. Like, the thing about Final Fantasy 15 that I feel like a lot of open world games miss out on, and especially the Western ones, is you will have this big open world full of, you know, there'll be like animals and all this other wildlife and such, but it still feels so empty. There's no quests, there's no interacting with your environment. It's just like, oh cool, there's rabbits and shit running around, but you can't really do anything with it. But it looks like Final Fantasy 15 is changing that, and it looks like you're going to be able to interact with your environment a lot, actually, and just everything down to the summons, how realistic the summons look. I don't know if you guys have seen some of the summon gameplay, but it looks so good, guys. Like, when I imagine summons in a Final Fantasy game, like in real life, if like a summon were to appear outside my window right now, let's just imagine that shit. It wouldn't be some small little thing right next to me. It'd be a fucking behemoth ass godlike thing in the sky. Like, that's what Final Fantasy 15 portrays the summons as, and it's fucking amazing. And the summons affect the environment around you and such, and it's just so realistic feeling. This game is just what I wanted in a Final Fantasy game for a very long time, and I feel like we weren't able to get that with the technology that we have been running on for a while now. And finally Square Enix is like, we got the shit. Now we can finally make our ambitions come true, become a reality. And that's what Final Fantasy 15 is. And you can tell Square Enix is super ambitious about this game. They have given it a movie. They have given it an anime. It has so much merchandise coming out. The collector's edition sold out in like minutes. The game is getting so much backing by Square Enix. They are banking on this. This game, they are throwing all their eggs in one basket, and that is Final Fantasy 15. And we need to buy it. As Final Fantasy 15 fans, we need to buy this game and support Square Enix. If you like Square Enix, even if you don't, just buy this game. This game looks like they finally understand what the fans want. And I feel like in the Lightning era, that's what I call it. I don't even call it Final Fantasy 13. It isn't even worthy of the Final Fantasy name. Final Fantasy 13 was just complete garbage. It was too linear. That is not what an RPG should be like. I'm sorry, an RPG, I should be thrown into the world and I should be able to make decisions, and my decisions should affect what the story is like. And that's a role-playing game to me. It's not, hey, here's a character, run through a fucking hallway and kill some enemies and level up. And yeah, that's it. That's not a role-playing game. It's not a role-playing game at all. And Final Fantasy 15 is changing that formula. I mean, Final Fantasy 13-3 tried to do it right, but it still wasn't good enough. The gameplay was just lacking in a lot of areas, and the story was just completely bad. Sorry, I like Lightning as a character. Lightning is amazing. Tetsuya Nomura designed her. Of course, she's amazing. It's just, the game was bad. All of the games. 13-2 is debatable. I will say that. I heard a lot of people say that 13-2 was good, but it wasn't a good Final Fantasy game. But I'm not here to bash Final Fantasy 13. I am here to talk about Final Fantasy 15 because that is the game that is coming out in a few weeks that we all should be hyped for right now. Now, let's jump into some new news that Square Enix just released today. So if you guys were pretty iffy about buying a PS4 Pro before, I would go ahead and listen to this to see if it changes your mind. So, Final Fantasy 15's PS4 Pro patch improves resolution and frame rate which is something that I've been really worried about since it wasn't getting a PC release. I was like, man, that Platinum demo was running at least 25 to 20 frames per second, but I was like, I'll give it a pass because it's just a demo, it's just the alpha / maybe beta. So, you know, Square Enix is getting an extra 2 months. Hopefully they'll work out the kinks and it'll be running at least at a constant 30 frames per second, which hopefully it is. I'm sorry, Square Enix, but if you fail me on that, I'm gonna be very pissed off. But we're gonna be able to choose between 1080p 60 FPS or 4K 30 FPS. It is your choice. Now, the thing about the PS4 Pro, I know a lot of people are iffy about it. Honestly, I'm probably going to buy it. I'm going to trade in my PS4 for it because my PS4, for some reason, sounds like a fucking airplane taking off when I play it too long. Like when I play NBA 2K17 or if I play like Battlefield 1 or something like that, like after a while, that fan kicks on and it just like, that's all you hear in my room and it is ridiculously noisy. Like I thought my computer was noisy. No. The PS4 is just wow. So I was meaning to get a new PS4 for a really long time now. I bet you the fan or something is going bad in mine. But the PS4 Pro is out, so why not trade in my PS4 for the Pro? That would be probably a good idea. Anyways, back to the article. So Final Fantasy 15 will be getting a patch to improve the game's resolution and frame rate on PS4 Pro. Publisher Square Enix has revealed on the latest active time report live stream, targeting 1080p and 60 FPS with an alternate mode for 4K and 30 FPS. The patch will arrive in December, according to Siliconera. Now, the thing about the patch coming out, I know a lot of people were saying that they delayed it because they wanted to not have a day one patch, which they might still have a day one patch anyway. I bet you Square Enix will because it is Square Enix, and just about every game nowadays has a day one patch. It's just something that happens. So it looks like not only will we be getting a day one patch, but we'll be getting a patch in December sometime for the 1080p 60 frames per second. Hopefully that doesn't get delayed too. Ha! Jokes. Square Enix also announced a playable demos on the way for PS4 and Xbox One. The demo runs up to halfway through the first chapter, though it is exclusive to Japan, which kind of freaking sucks. But like the article says, it is simple to access the Japanese PlayStation Store. You just have to create a new account and just kind of maneuver through the menus as best as you can and just download it. That's what I did with the Naruto Ninja Storm 4 demo when it came out early in Japan and we didn't get it yet because I wanted to play the damn game and I wanted to be one of the first ones to play it. So I downloaded it. So Square Enix is also dabbling in the mobile market. So they have been releasing app games recently. I haven't been a big fan of them. I haven't played the Final Fantasy Mobius or whatever it is. I haven't played that at all. But Square Enix looks like they're really banking on Final Fantasy 15. They want it to break Final Fantasy 7 sales, which I think it will probably do that. I love how they're trying to attract the non-Final Fantasy fans. I mean, with the gameplay and such, how they jumped over to action-adventure gameplay. Now, I know some of us traditional Final Fantasy fans want that turn-based action, but honestly, at the end of the day, this game is competing with games like Witcher 3, with Skyrim, big Western RPGs that have been selling well because of the gameplay and the freedom and the open worldness, and also Xenoblade Chronicles. We saw how good of a game that is. But that game also has turn-based combat, but that's for another day. We'll talk about that later. But Square Enix has to compete with that, guys, and seeing another turn-based 3D HD Final Fantasy game is just not going to cut it for us. I think we needed this action-adventure gameplay. I think it was really smart to go with this route. I mean, it is bringing in those Kingdom Hearts fans that love Kingdom Hearts, that love the command system and such. It looks like they bought the same command bar from Kingdom Hearts 1, and it looks fucking amazing. And not only that, but they have this like cool combos that you could do with your weapons, with the button combinations and such. You can just change your weapon with the tap of the D-pad, with the direction on the D-pad. It is amazing. Like, the game runs really smooth gameplay wise. Like, I had no problem with the combat at all. I thought it was actually pretty cool. And, you know, seeing Crisis Core was also sort of turn-based, but it was action-adventure like too, and I liked that game. So I think the combat is not going to be a worry of mine in Final Fantasy 15. What I'm most worried about is the story. I feel like the story might be too bland or too overcomplicated, and I won't like it, because I mean, it is Tetsuya Nomura. He did work on it a little bit. He worked on the story a little bit too, and his stories can be a little convoluted at times. I mean, Kingdom Hearts, come on guys. I know we're all big Kingdom Hearts fans, but man, Kingdom Hearts story is convoluted as shit. And even if you say, oh, just go play all of the games and listen very carefully, no, No, I'm sorry. It's still convoluted. But yeah, Final Fantasy 15 looks like it's going to be possibly game of the year for me. Definitely for me. I'll be playing this game for months and months and months and months and months. It looks really good. I am very ready for this game. Hopefully Square Enix listens to the fans. It looks like they did this time around. And I'm kind of happy that they're finally going back and saying, okay, you know, we've been making mistakes, especially with our 13 series. Let's go ahead and listen to the fans, see what they have to say, and apply all of that knowledge from the fans and all of our knowledge and make this super game. And I feel like Final Fantasy 15 is their baby at this point, and it is that super game that will win the hearts of many people and hopefully will break records on release day. With that being said, I want to see your guys' opinions. Go ahead and tell me down below. Are you ready for Final Fantasy 15? Do you think this game will be good, or do you think this game will be bad? I want to know your guys' opinions on it. So have an amazing day, everyone. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you did enjoy the video. Deuces, guys.
Hope will never die.
Can you see the sun is shining on me? It makes me feel so free, so alive. It makes me want to survive. And the sky, it makes me feel so high. The bad times pass me by. 'Cause today is gonna be a brighter day. Can you feel the sunshine?